Hey guys, how you doing? This is Entrepreneur Curtis R. Monday, owner of the Curtis R. Monday Insurance Agency. Stopping to you live right now just to drop a quick note. You know, right now in our country, in the United States of America, there are some 22 million people that have been impacted or infected by COVID-19. Approximately 534,000 people have unfortunately lost their lives due to COVID-19, and these numbers are still growing. It just baffles me that many of us, especially in our community, still don't have life insurance. We seem to be more excited and have a sense of urgency about receiving what I call short-term money, these $1,400 stimulus checks, versus being excited about taking steps to solidify and to secure the long-term financial future of our families. And life insurance is one way to be able to do that. The truth be told, my market primarily is middle class or lower income household, African Americans, hardworking blue collar people. But the truth of the matter is that if the state didn't say you had to have automobile insurance and the mortgage company didn't say you had to have homeowners insurance, many of my clients would not have any insurance. So trying to expand the conversation about the importance of life insurance can be challenging at times. I had one of my clients come to me today and say, ask me the question, Curtis, how come African Americans don't get the bigger $1 million plus policies for life insurance, like some of our Caucasian brethren do? Why do we only have to get to 25,000? And I think maybe once upon a time, she's older, another generation, that may have been the case, but that's not the case now. And my response to her was that it's a matter of priority. That unfortunately, many of us within our community don't put a priority on life insurance like that. And when I can't have the conversation with a person about the importance of life insurance, it's almost outrageous to them to think of being able to grasp the concept of leaving $1 million or $2 million to their loved ones, to their children. And oftentimes, and I'm ashamed to even admit this, that the reply or the response I get most of the times is something like, hey, Curtis, I'm not trying to make them rich. And I'm not trying to leave them all that money. They have to work just like I had to work. And again, my goal with my clients is not to become confrontational or combative, but it's to speak the truth. And so I politely and respectfully tell them I can understand the trepidation with trying to avoid rearing a child and rearing a child in a manner that creates a sense of entitlement and laziness. But I think it's extremely short-sighted not to make provisions to secure the financial future of your next generation, to not take the necessary steps to make their lives a little bit easier financially. And that's the problem. That's why we don't do it. In this COVID-19 pandemic, this pandemic has disproportionately impacted people of color, and it's because we've been the recipient of years of systemic racism, which has translated into certain economic and financial disparities. Life insurance is one way to combat that, right? It's one way to leave an infusion of capital to your loved ones. And so I encourage you guys to just open your mind and be a little bit more receptive to the idea. Don't let your life insurance you have, the source of it be what you have on your job, because that relationship isn't guaranteed. And if that relationship is severed, oftentimes you can't take it with you. So if you haven't reviewed your life insurance, review it. If the coverage you have on your job is the only coverage that you have, you need to add additional coverage outside of your employer. And if you have questions about this stuff, give me a call at 708-647-1005. That's 708-647-1005. You can visit www.curtisrmondayinsurance.com. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.